Yo, this is Anime Mura Mura, and today I want to talk about a topic that is very dear to my heart, and it's a topic that crushes me every time I talk about it. And it's gonna be the Chimera Arc in Hunter Hunter, and yeah, let's get started. Chimera Arc. What I most remember about this arc is, of course, the Komugi and Miriam scene at the end. That's mainly what I'm gonna talk about, but I'm also gonna talk about the everything that happened and my reactions to it. So yeah, a recap. So a recap of this arc would be that Miriam, he is born, right, and he's the strongest insect, or the strongest insect made by the ant, and he is a threat. He is a threat to humanity. So Gon, Killua, and the others, sorry, but they make a force, they make a team, and they train and everything. They train so that they can defeat Miriam and of course the other guards. There's P2, the horny bee, and the other horny guy, I guess. Yeah, because they're all horny at the end. But yeah. Oh, and then we also have Netero. That we also have the fight with Netero and Miriam. And well, let's get to that part. So my impressions of the Netero and Miriam fight. You know what? The soundtrack they use when they show the Netero scene when he's what I remember is that he's training, right? And like he's punching the air like a billion times so he can get stronger. He's doing all this different stuff, and I love the soundtrack on it. It goes da 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 da. That one. So I think it's Kingdom of Predator King, something like that. King of Predators. So I like that part. I like the where they throw back to his training days and stuff like that. And then we get to the fight. The fight, man, was amazing. Netero pulled all his stunts. Of course, it wasn't enough to defeat Miriam because he was a beast. He was a threat. And supposedly what they're saying that Miriam, his mother, comes from the Dark Continent. And that's what the manga's right now. That's what they're at right now. I haven't gotten there. I'm waiting for the anime. And people there in the manga are waiting for the next chapter. So we're both waiting. Yeah, I just don't want to get into it because it's not done. It's gonna be a cliffhanger if I get to the last chapter, and I know that it probably won't come back. So where was I? So the Miriam and Netero fight, man. So Netero pulled out his stunts, and the last stunt was that he planted an atomic bomb where both of them were fighting. And the same song comes out. The song comes same the song the same song comes out when he's explaining what the atomic bomb is to Miriam, and he's like, us humans are able to we inventing something so destructive. And yeah, so Miriam is surprised by that. Of course, we have the sacrifice of Netero, and sheesh, and Miriam almost dies until the horny guards come and save him and give him their energy and stuff like that. That was funny, man. When I was looking at it, I'm like, what am I watching? This ain't even. Wow. I was like, damn, this is, man. It was like a low version of hentai, you know? So, yeah, so he barely survives, and when he survives, he goes back to play the board game with Komugi, right? And this is a part that crushes me because they both come together, right? But what crushes me is that Miriam asks her, hey, you know what? I am infected with nuclear stuff, and I know that I'm gonna die. And it's a high possibility that it might infect you too. And what crushes me is that she's like, you know what? If I'm gonna die, I am going to die playing this board game with you. And wow, it crushes me because Miriam, I know he gave her the option. I know he gave her the option to survive. But I think he should have done more. Like, if you know you're gonna die, why would you take her with you? You know, even though she said, I want to die this way, you should have, I don't know, go on somewhere and die yourself. That's my rant. But I know, I mean, she was probably happy dying with him, right? Dying next to him. But I mean, it just crushes you because she could have still lived, right? She was just blind, right? And she could have lived, but Miriam, I'm guessing he wanted her death wish to be made. In a sense, he respected her death wish. But what I would have done personally, if I knew I was gonna die, and I see someone precious like that, man, because she's precious, even though she's blind and has burgers falling off her nose, she's precious because she is someone who has, even though all her disabilities and stuff, she is someone who has overcome her disability, right? And she's become one of the best board game players ever. I don't want to call it chess, it's something else. I just can't remember the name. I want to call it chess, but it's not chess. Or checkers. It's something way different, I guess. I just don't remember the name. Yeah, so okay, so she wants to die with him. They play the game. And when they're playing the game, man, it's hard to watch because you already know she's gonna die. You already know he's gonna die, because I mean, they're in the game. I remember this clearly because it's, man, it's so touching, in the good way and the bad way. So they're playing, and there's a move where Komugi has a chance to end the game, right? But then he realizes that she does another move so that the game could go longer. And man, that's just like a. I'm guessing for Miriam, he's like, damn, she really wants to die with me. Even though I'm this evil, even though I'm this monster, even though I'm this kind of person, even though I was made to destroy the whole world, even in all of this, someone still has compassion for me. Someone still cares for me. And I think that's when he went from a monster, from a killer, to a human. Or close to human, because us humans, we're not the best. I mean, we see, we're not the best. We're not the best creatures out there, but yeah, he comes to the same level as Kamagi. And the last words, they're like, Miriam's like, hey Kamagi, are you still there? He's like, yeah, I'm still here. Man, I was crying my eyes off, man. He's like, are you still here? Yeah, I'm still here. Are you still here? She doesn't answer because she's gone. That's what I remember. And that totally crushed me. And then, boom, the and then they hit you with the sad outro song, with the sad end song. And I didn't even pause it. I was just crying, listening to the song. Man, I think they made that song just for that scene. And while all of that is happening, while the Miriam and Kamagi suicide life story is going on, Gon is fighting with Pitou. And we see a Gon that's full of revenge, that's full of anger, and that's full of hate. He becomes something so monstrous that even Killua is scared of him when he arrives with Killua, with Gon. And well, I mean, he beats the crap out of Pitou. Well deserved. I was not crying there, but I almost wanted to cry when Killua saw Gon. I wanted to cry because Killua, he saw that he kind of lost a friend. And yeah, but man, I mean, that Gon was overpowered. His hair was all the way to the heavens, so he was getting that heavenly grace. So man, so what I saw is that at the end scene, at the end of it all, Chimera Ant Arc, what I saw is that Gon became a monster. Miriam, being a monster, became at the same level as Komugi, which is a human. And Netero showed the destruction of the earth and all the hate that this world could put inside a bomb, all the destruction. So Chimera Ant, it was impactful. I love the scene when they all come in to attack the ants or the insects, whatever you want to call them. It's like, I remember seeing where it's all slow-mo. They're all coming in. But then they notice an ant. He was one of the guards, I remember. He was one of the guards, and he notices everything. He notices that they just arrived and they attacked. And it was funny because they're all ready. They have all their plans. And as soon as they get there, their plans are shattered because and guard is right there ready to receive them. So they had to think fast. And I mean, I guess they got the job done. Naruto had to sacrifice himself, but he still got the job done. um, what else? Oh, I like the way that Kilo's grandpa, he came into the scene, came in from the heavens with a dragon staircase coming down from heaven. That was really nice. That impacted me a lot. Like, damn, this old man, being an old man, coming down like that. Damn. Oh, when he came down like that, he crushed that cheetah guy, right? Yeah, I remember that. Let's see. What also crushed me was there was a girl. Let me try to look up her name. There was a bunch of deaths here. Of course, it's Hunter. It looks cute and all. The first episodes are cute. You know what? You're thinking, man, this might be a fishing arc, a fishing anime. But no, no. But what's her name? What really threw me off was some of the deaths. I don't know. I forgot her name, but there was a girl where I was really rooting for her, and she's the one that died with an ant that had like bullet hands or something like that. And the thing that made it worse is that she already had feelings for some other guy, for some other hunter. And I want to say that both of them died. She had like a blue hat on, and she died like under a tree, and the ant had hands of guns. That's what I remember. What else? Well, the kite scene, I'm remembering, as I'm talking about this, I'm remembering. I remember that kite got demolished by Pito, right? And that's why Gon got mad, because Pito said he or she, I don't know. She looks cute, so I'm gonna say she. But in anime, guys could be cute too, so you never know. Hey, if you go both ways, I respect that. She demolished Kite, right? And that's when Gon, fast forward, and Gon asked Pito, hey, can you save Kite? And he's like, no, I can't. So that's when he gets mad and becomes a monster that we were talking about. Alright, what else? What I did find confusing was when they were training the guy with the glasses, or the guy that was training them, the hunter. I didn't get his quirk, or I didn't get his power. If you didn't meet a certain expectation, you were taxed with something that stick to you, and that thing, if you don't pay back, it takes energy from you. So that I found that one hard to understand. Probably if I look into it more, I'll understand it. But yeah, when I was first watching it, I'm like, okay, that thing sticks to you, and it takes your key, or yeah. What else? I guess that's about it. Yeah. Just and thoughts. Yeah, it was for me personally. I think Miriam messed up in that part, letting her die like that. I would have saved her. I would go as far as way, die by myself. But I guess he needed her to become human, have a good heart. Because as soon as he arrived, he was thrashing everybody. Every player that lost against him died or something. So, I know that there was a brother and sister, and they survived at the end, but both of them were ants. Both of them were ants, and I know that one sister was a servant girl of a really powerful ant. She wasn't powerful, but she was kind of powerful. I know that both of them survived, but the sad part is that she became an ant. Yeah, I know he was an ant already, but yeah. What I found it funny is that so there were two guys that were training them, right? Buff guy with glasses, white hair, and the other guy he had glasses but with a suit on. I remember that. It's not funny, but when he felt the aura of the ants, he got really depressed, really depressed, and that's what I remember about him. But at the end, I think he pulled it off. Palm, she became an ant, right? That's what I remember. She became an ant. Yeah, she had a red ball on her forehead. Yeah, I remember that. Ooh, what I was thinking when I was watching. I'm like, what if Palm saw what Gon became if she already liked him the way he was, which is crazy and messed up. I know. I would watch into that, but if she, man, she'd be drooling. Shit, I was drooling too. But yeah, I was thinking, dang, what if she sees Gon the way he is. But yeah, it's kind of messed up that they went on a date, but I guess it's Japan. Everything goes, I guess. Yeah. What else? I think that's about it, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for listening to Anime Mura Mura. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And see you later.